Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, who the word only refers to as God and Jesus Christ. Okay? Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahashem, Barakah, Hakadash, Damyad. Alright, Barakah, Halal Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Barakah, Kadash, Damyad. Okay, for giving me the spirit of truth. Alright, for giving me the gift of faith. Alright, and double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Alright, who taught me this truth and labor in the faith. Alright, continuously as it is this day. Senior salutations to all you sincere Akim. Alright, you elders were Akim. Alright, that teach us truth. Alright, during afflictions. Alright, shalom to the elect. So as you can see, the title of this video is on faith. You know, because I was the spirit hopped on me, man, and just reading the Old Testament. You know, in the book of Exodus, Joshua, Judges, Deuteronomy. The spirit hopped on Jake to go into why YAHAWASHI hid his face from us, man. Because, you know, our forefathers, you know, they perceived that they were wise in their own eyes, man. They put off the one thing that delights, that is the life on the eyes of YAHAWASHI, that He is pleased with faith. Because faith, all right, is the denying of the flesh, okay? Faith is denying the things that you want to do, man. Faith is believing that there is a higher power. And faith makes you look crazy, all right? Why you think these other nations, they thought they can take us on, man? You know? Because we got faith. Hey, matter of fact, we getting ready to enter battle right now, man. All right? We already in war, but this war finna get physical. All right? The men of the Lord against the whole world, man. All right? YAHAWASHI against the whole world. This is going to be the world war to end all wars, man. Scriptures tell you, nations shall not lift up, there shall not be war anymore. Why? Because once the men of the Lord get in that power, these other nations ain't going to want to be in war with us again. Okay? Why? Because the powers ain't going to be a sword or a gun or a missile. The powers is going to be the men of the Lord. Okay? And the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is going to give us that new covenant by the way of YAHAWASHI returning and killing this flesh, man. All right? Getting rid of this flesh, which is sin. All right? Which is holding the elect back, man. Okay? That's why YAHAWASHI died. So that we can be we can return into YAHAWASHI faithful and wholeheartedly, man. Okay? So without further ado, I got a series of precepts lined up through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI going in on faith. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 20. And he said, this is YAHAWASHI. I'm going to start at verse 19. So I'm going to start at verse 18. Okay. So like, I'm going to just start at 16. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods. With abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed him to devils, not to the Most High. To gods whom they know not. To new gods that came newly up. Whom your fathers feared not. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten YAHAWASHI that formed thee. And when the Lord YAHAWASHI saw it, He abhorred them. All right, and the word here in the 16:11 for abhor is despised. All right, you go into the etymology of the word despise, it means to think little of, man. Okay, because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face. All right, this is the point, verse 20. YAHAWASHI said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. All right, kind. All right. Our forefathers didn't have faith in the Lord, man. Okay. This is the etymology of faith. It says faithfulness. To a trust or promise kind. The nation of Israel have put faith on the back burner, man. All right? And faith is how we are joined back into YAHAWASHI. Okay? All right? 'Cause there's no way we're going to escape this, man. All right? Unless you got faith in YAHAWASHI. Unless you're a part of the elect. Unless you believe. Okay? It says trust or promise loyalty to a person, kind, honesty, okay, truthfulness. It says faith, belief, trust, confidence, pledge. All right. This is I'm gonna try not to make this long, man, because the spirit. It's a lot of things I want to get into, but I'm gonna just do more reading, more flow, and speaking, and let YAHAWASHI do what he do best, and that's bring out word, okay, and let you Negro, Latino, Native American Indians know that these are the things that the Lord delight in, man, which is faith, which the elect are waxing stronger in the house of David, okay. This is Numbers chapter 32. I'm going to start at verse 1. Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great multitude of cattle. And when they saw the land of Jezer and the land of Gilead, that behold, the place was a place for cattle, the children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spake unto Moses and to Eleazar the priest and unto the princes of the congregation, saying, Atareth and Dibon and Jazer and Nimrah and Heshbon, and Eliath, and Sheben, and Nebo, and Beon, even the country which the Lord, YAHAWASHI, smote before the congregation of Israel, is a land for cattle, and thy servants have cattle. Now this is the point, man. Okay, because they perceived, all right? Okay, and I went into the etymology of perceive, all right, in the blue letter, and basically it was like they felt comfort, all right, or they desired the cattle of the land more than what the Lord, YAHAWASHI, told by the hand of his servant Moses, by the mouth of his servant Moses, that he was going to do, all right, in the Mount Sinai, man, in Exodus the 3rd chapter, Exodus the 6th chapter, man, okay. He said, the affliction of my people have reached me, man. He said, I have heard it, man, okay. Verse 5, wherefore say they, if we have found grace in thy sight. So now this is Gad and Reuben coming up to Moses and asking him to have the land, all right, rather than going into the land that was promised to our forefathers, man. Okay? That's why the scriptures say nothing is new under the sun, man. All right? If we have found grace in thy sight, let this land be given unto thy servants for a possession, and bring us not over. So Gad and Reuben said, look, let this land be given unto us. They went to Moses, right? Okay. Because what? Moses was, YAHAWASHI was dealing directly with Moses, man. Okay. So they went up to Moses and they said, look, man, if we found grace in thy sight, okay, that's when they started trusting in their own, they started trusting in their arms, man. Okay. They didn't believe, man. They put off the Lord. They put off faith. All right. It says, wherefore said they, if we have found grace in thy sight, let this land be given unto the servants for a possession, and bring us not over Jordan. And Moses said unto the children of Gad and the children of Reuben, shall your brethren go to war, and shall ye sit here? And wherefore discourage ye the heart of the children of Israel over into the land which the Lord, YAHAWASHI, giving them. So what? They discouraged the children of Israel, right? So check this out. Numbers chapter 32, verse 7, right? The etymology of the word discourage. Okay, now, because what's the opposite of discourage, all right, is exhorting, man. Okay? So check this out, man. This is heavy. Because Moses said, why discourage the heart of the children of Israel? Why you bring this upon us, man? Why have you sought this? Why have you done this thing unto us, man? Okay? Did not the scriptures command us in Joshua 1 and 7, be thou courageous? What is courage? Courage is an act of what? Faith. Okay? Because right now we don't have any military weapons, man. We don't have exoskeletons, man. We don't have tanks and missiles, man. The scriptures tell you in 2 Corinthians 10 that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but are mighty through the pulling down of strongholds, man, which is what? Wisdom. Matter of fact, since I said that, this is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 28. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end. Verse 30, how should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight? except their rock had sold them, and the Lord YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI has shut them up. For their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being judges. Verse 29, oh, that they were wise, that they understood this, understanding what? That they would consider their latter end, man. Okay? And that's the thing with Jake. Jake has put, being here in Babylon the Great, which is America, Jake has took on the philosophy of the so-called white man, which is what? To be carnal, to trust in arms, to trust in thy flesh, all right? To want the blessing right now, to put off the Lord, to put off the future things, man, which is what? Mercy, the kingdom of heaven, man, all right? And to be somebody on this side, man, okay? That's crazy, man. All right, so check this out. Going into the etymology of discourage, okay? Because Numbers 32 verse 6 says, and Moses said unto the children of Gad and to Reuben, shall your brethren go to war, and shall ye sit here? And wherefore discourage ye the heart of the children of Israel from going over into the land which the Lord hath given them? Okay? Etymology of discourage, it says to hinder, hold back, forbid, disallow, restrain, frustrate. So now you bringing confusion. You bring confusion, man. Because now we got to sit here and contemplate on, damn, well, yeah, we are few in number. All right? Now we got, man, that's crazy. Because now we got to look at our armory, man. Okay? Our force. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, with all thy mind, man. So Gad and Reuben, all right, and this is not about Gad and Reuben. This is just an example of why we need faith, man. Okay? Why faith is more precious, man, in the times we're coming into, man. Okay? Which is what needs to be exercised here in the latter end. Okay? Going to war, man. All right? It says to hinder, hold back, forbid, disallow, restrain, frustrate. Check this out. It says to make averse, to discourage. All right? Make to none effect, to break. Okay, so now I went into here in the blue letter it says go into the tap tap entry. Okay. All right, so check this out, man. I'm gonna grab the point. It says to hinder, to turn away, one aside from, to dissuade from a thing, man. All right, which is what? Having faith in the Lord, man. Okay. Verse 8. Thus did your fathers when I sent them from Kadesh Barnea to see the land. For when they went up unto the valley of Eshcol and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the children of Israel, that they should not go into the land which the Lord hath given them. And YAHWAH's anger was kindled the same time, and he swore, saying, surely none of the men that came up out of Egypt from 20 years old and upward shall see the land which I swear unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me, man. All right? So that's the point, man. Okay? All right? Our forefathers, they didn't have faith, man. They put off the Lord, man. Okay? All right? Which the elect are waxing stronger in, man. Which is faith. Why? Because we're seeking the Lord 10 times more. We're seeking the face of the Lord, man. He said, I will hide my face. But what the scripture tell you in Ezekiel 11 and 16, he shall be a small sanctuary unto us, man. All right? Okay, and what is that? Okay? That's the secrets and the mysteries, okay, that was given unto the elect, man. Starting with the prophets, all right, the apostles, the prophets, the men of the Lord, okay, the judges, all right, okay, the mouthpiece of the Most High, man, okay, who he said he would restore in the book of Isaiah, okay, and that's what's going on, man, all right, to what, build the house of David, man, okay, to wax strong in faith, going here in the battle, all right, because YAHWAH said he's going to lift up a standard, man, okay, which is a way to escape, which is spiritual powers, man, all right, and we believe in that, okay, and there's nobody that can take that faith from us, man, all right, the scriptures tell you who shall depart, in Romans 8, all right, who shall basically depart us from the faith of the Lord, man, okay, all right, Okay, very roughly to say. All right. Matter of fact, since I say that, this is a precept real quick in the book of Wisdom of Solomon. All right, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love, which is what? The keeping of the commandments. All right, which is why the scriptures tell you in Joshua chapter 23. All right. Call Allah, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Salakia. All right, this is Joshua chapter 23. Okay, verse 6. All right, and it says, be therefore very courageous to keep and to do all that is written in the book of the law of Moses, that ye turn not aside therefrom to the right hand or to the left. All right, the scripture say be very courageous, man. All right, courageous is an act of faith, man. Okay, believing that YAHAWASHI is going to lift up a standard, man. All right. Okay, and tempt you not the Lord, man. Okay, havest thou faith, have it to thyself. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have care for his elect. All right. Hebrews chapter 3. Hebrews chapter 3, verse 13. But exhort one another daily while it is called today, lest any of ye be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. For we are made partakers of Hamashiach, all right, which is why the saints, all right, of the Most High, the elect, all right, are walking by faith, man, believing that YAHAWASHI Mashiach is on his way back, man, okay, to redeem us, man, all right, and to set the nation of Israel up, all right, as a nation of kings and priests, okay, by his blood, man, that was shed a ransom for many, to bring us back into the Heavenly Father, man, okay, and to make us, to put us back in unity, man, of the faith, okay, which is that new covenant, all right, which is the law, statutes, commandments, all right, which we were commanded not to turn away from, man, all right. So the Lord said he will hide his face, you see. Verse 14, for we are made partakers of Hamashiach if we hold the beginning of our confidence. Another word for confidence is faith, man. Steadfast unto the end. All right. Jump down to the point, verse 17. Verse 16. For some, when they had heard, did provoke, howbeit not all that came out of Egypt by Moses, but with whom was he grieved 40 years? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness? And to whom sware he that should not enter into his rest, but to them that believeth not? So we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief, man. All right. So because of their unbelief, man, all right, that they not inherit, okay, the land of Canaan, man, which was promised to our forefathers, man. Okay, this is Exodus chapter 6. All right, because YAHAWASHI is only dealing with his elect, man. Okay. It's like it's a little windy out here. It's like it barely out here. Okay, this is Exodus chapter 6. I'm gonna start at verse 5. I'm gonna start at verse 4. And I have established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their pilgrimage, wherein they were strangers. And I have said also, and I have also heard the groaning of the children of Israel, whom the Egyptians keep in bondage. All right. And I have remembered my covenant. Okay, this is the point. Wherefore say unto the children of Israel, I am YAHAWASHI, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians, and I will rid you out of their bondage, and I will redeem you with a stretched out arm and with great judgments. Man. Okay, and that's what the Lord is going to do now, man. Okay. All right, because what? Babylon the Great, which is America, all right, the same things that were written for aforetime were for our learning, man. Okay, to have faith, all right, and hope in the Lord. put our trust in the Lord, man. The YAHAWASHI is going to redeem us, man. All right, this is Numbers chapter 14. Get right to the point. So, rose up early, Moses transgressed, go you not up. Khan, okay. This is Numbers chapter 14, verse 41. And Moses said, wherefore now do you transgress the commandments of the Lord? But it shall not prosper. Go not up, for the Lord is not among you. Why? Because our people departed from the faith. All right? They have trusted in oppression. Okay? They have put on the ways of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay? Which is why in the book of Judges, the 2nd chapter, okay, the Lord had to keep raising up judges, man. Scriptures say it repented the Lord, man. Okay? To redeem us out of the hand of those that oppressed us. Okay? Verse 42, go not up, for the Lord is not among you, that ye be not smitten before your enemies. Verse 44, but they presumed to go up unto the hilltop. Nevertheless, the ark of the covenant of the Lord and Moses departed now out of the camp. Then the Amalekites came down, and the Canaanites which dwelt in that hill, and smote them and discomforted them, even unto Hormah, because they turned from the Lord, man. They turned from YAHAWASHI. They didn't believe that YAHAWASHI. They didn't have faith that the Lord was going to give them that land, man. All right? That was promised to our forefathers, man. Okay? And that's why the Lord said he will wait till that whole generation, okay, have died off, man. Okay? But what? YAHAWASHI said he would be a small sanctuary unto us, man. All right? So further proving the point, all right, that we have to have faith, man, coming in the times we're coming into, man. And that's why we got to look onto the generations of old, man. All right? Okay? Because nevertheless, though their unbelief, all right, okay, was provoking the Lord to anger, okay, which the scriptures say in Hebrews, all right, that it is impossible to please the Most High without, all right? What? He said he's a man of his word, man. All right? So with that, this is Ezekiel chapter 14. This is Ezekiel chapter 14, okay, verse 22, verse 21. For thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, how much more when I send my four judgments upon Jerusalem, the sword and the famine and the noisome beast and the pestilence, to cut off from it man and beast. Yet behold, therein shall be left a remnant that shall be brought forth, both sons and daughters. Behold, they shall come forth unto you, and ye shall see their way and their doings, and ye shall be comforted concerning the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem, even concerning all that I have brought upon it. And they shall comfort you when ye see their ways and their doings come, which is the elect, man. The scriptures tell you, all right, that they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. What are we feeding the house of David? Okay, comfort, man. Okay, prophecies, man. All right, exhortation. All right, the YAHAWASHI, a courage, man. Okay, which is why I brought out in the book of Numbers 32. All right, which they turned their eyes from YAHAWASHI. They turned their heart from the Lord. Okay, and brought discourage upon the children of Israel. All right, but the house of David is here to tell you that put not your trust in your arms, man. Put your trust in your flesh. Okay. All right, or the ways of the so-called white man, man, which is how you prosper in this place. Okay, but delight thyself in YAHAWASHI. All right, and give your heart over to his ways, man. Give your heart over to his laws, his commandments. All right, and then shalt thou make thy way prosperous. Okay, which is that faith, which is believing that he is watching you, man. He's watching over you. The angels of the Lord are encamped around you, man. Okay, and that he will deliver your soul, man, from death and from the hard bondage was wherein we were made to serve. Proverbs 3:25, man. Okay, be ye not afraid of sudden fear. Okay, YAHAWASHI have left us here to restore the house, man, the house of David, by faith. Okay, verse 23, it says, and they shall comfort you when ye see their ways and their doings, and ye shall know that I have not done without cause all that I have done in it, saith the Yahawashi Shai. And that was scattering us across the four corners of the earth. Okay. Ezekiel 11, I'm going to close out on this. It's a closing precept through the Spirit of Yahawashi Shai. Why we got to have faith, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 11. All right. And I'm going to start at verse 15. Son of man, thy brethren, even thy brethren, the men of thy kindred, and all the house of Israel, holy are they unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, go yet far from the Lord unto us in the land given in possession. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahawashi, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, we far off right now, man. We scattered across the four corners of the earth. Okay, we're nowhere near the land of Jerusalem, man. We're nowhere near, all right, our heritage, man. Okay, our culture, our customs, man, which was to be what? A holy people, sacred and sanctified unto Yahawashi as a nation, you know. Okay, which will only happen by the way of Yahawashi purifying 2/3 of our people through that thermonuclear fire, okay, and through all the hell that he's about to bring on you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians, all right, and restoring you through the righteous loins of the elect, man, okay, all right, who are being tried as gold is tried through the furnace of afflictions, man, all right, stirring up our pure minds by the way of remembrance. In order to pure gold, what? You got to put it through the fire. And what is that fire we going through, man? Trials, tribulations, suffering, persecution, all right, being hated of our families and those that are considered our own nation, man. All right, Yahawashi said, what? I come not to set a man, I come to set a man at variance against his father. I come not for peace, which is peace is what? Bringing all people together. Do not the scripture say in 1 Thessalonians, man, they shall say peace. All right, but the scriptures say in Ezekiel, Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, that there's a time for war and peace. Okay? And we are in the time of war right now, man. Okay? Sudden destruction. Okay? This is Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Yahawashi, although I have cast them afar off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. And that's what the Lord is, man. That's the house of David, man. All right? Okay, and that's why you got camps, all right? Primarily in Great Millstone, all right? Men of Valor, DTA, right? The brother out there in Wasserman, okay? All right, that's why you have us scattered across the four corners of the earth, but have come in a unity of what? The faith, man. Faith, all right? We're going to get out of here by faith, man. We're going to be glorified by faith. The Lord is going to exalt us by our faith. The just is living by their faith, man. Okay? Faith is what's going to make us whole. Did not Yahawashi, when he was working this miracle, say, go thy way, thy faith have made thee whole? He even said in the book of Luke, all right, if I'm not mistaken, Luke chapter 8, all right? Yahawashi said, when I come, shall I find faith? Okay? Because faith is how we're going to get out of here, man. Okay? Okay? So we got to do more actions with faith, man. We gotta broadcast this faith. And which is what? Exhorting the house of David. Pushing, okay? Pressing towards that mark. Okay? Where a crown of righteousness is laid up and stored in heaven, man. All right? Where no man can break in and steal, man. Which is how we're going to get our glory. Okay? Under Yahawashi, Mashiach, King David, and our apostles, man. All right? So faith, okay? All right? So with that, I say, call halal Yahawashi Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakah Hakadas, Damyad, the water Yahawashi Yahawashi for the spirit of truth, all right, and the gift of faith. The wonders to my apostles, the great millstone, taught me this truth, and send your citation to all you sincere Akim out there that's pushing this truth, all right, laboring in the faith, all right, sincere in the work, and giving diligence, man, all right, so that we can be established as a people on the planet Earth, man, all right? So keep not silence, man. Okay, and exalt Yahawashi Yahawashi so that he can exalt us. Okay? So with that, I say shalom, man. Khan, shalom. Khan. Call Allah Yahawashi Yahawashi, Bashem, Kakadas, Bakadam, man. Stay strong, man. We almost out of here. Shalom. The promises is given unto us, man. Okay? The elect have obtained the rest from blindness. Stay strong, stay faithful.